Hey, how y'all doing out there, man? Yeah, man, it's your boy E. I'm coming at y'all with another video, and this one right here is gonna be about, it's gonna be about, let's say, it's gonna be about being in a relationship with a narcissist and how it can change you, because if you're not if you're somebody who's new to the dating game or someone who's never been in a relationship, and you just start, and you're not really, let's just say, you've never been in love, so you don't know how to protect your heart as well as you should, not as well as most people would, but you know, certain people know how to take advantage of that, they know how to make they know how to just basically, use your heart against you, because for all you know, you love this person, you care for this person, and and you don't want nothing to be wrong with the relationship, especially if it's your first one or your second one, maybe the first one didn't work out and you kind of like let that one go fast and you got into another one and then it became maybe the same type of person that you got with. But these people are very, let's just say, they look for people like you know. They look for people that don't know anything about love, especially, you know, especially when you become attached to somebody. If you become attached to somebody, what it is it's hard to break that attachment, because you ain't never been attached to somebody, and then what it causes you to be codependent to that person, and so you feel like you can't even live without this person at some point in time, even though some of the things that they have done, you should just really just just throw them to the curb because you don't need them, but you become someone. Look, there go the gang stalking shit. But anyways, you're someone who, let's just say, you basically become just very attached, and then you don't want to give it up, and a lot of times you don't want to even believe that this person is really like this. So let me just give you a couple things. Let me just run down some things. Like, okay, let's just say you was with somebody, right? And they just start doing all type of things. Just like, it's not all in your face, but you can feel the fucked upness from it. You know what I'm saying? You can feel that it's not genuine. Like, all right, let me give you some instances. Let's just say the person that you were with, they do certain things, and they do them in a way to make you feel like that they doing something wrong behind your back, and at the same time they won't tell you, and so like you'll catch them in a lie. You can even catch them in a lie, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna find a way to get you to not believe that lie is true. They're gonna really gaslight you. You know what I'm saying? And it could be something that you did see, you know what I'm saying? And you seen this, you seen what you saw, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's just say I am a homosexual male, and the dude I was with, when I ran into him, I got on a dating site. There was a dating site called Grindr, and if you are another homosexual male, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I get up, I walk to the door or something, and I see on his phone that's what he's watching. I say, I see what you watching. Why you watching that? Why you all up on that? Guess what he gonna say? I wasn't watching that. You know what I'm saying? With all his might, he gonna make sure that he tell you that that's not what was going on, even though you know what you saw. and try to make you seem crazy. And one thing you don't want to be is someone who has something that alters, that who's doing something that's altering your mind. Like, let's just say doing drugs. If you were doing drugs, it's gonna be even worse because, for one, you're gonna think that you're tripping because a person can make you think you tripping real easily if you're on something that's altering your mind, you know. So, you know, when you come down from whatever high you on, especially the high that I was on another level. This high wasn't what most people do. You know what I'm saying? But you think, well, maybe I was tripping. You know, he's pretty serious about what he's saying, but I mean, it don't feel like I'm lying though. You know, and so you start to question yourself. You start to have self-doubt. You kind of start to think, well, you know what? I do love this person. You know, I do have some sort of feeling for him. So, you know, and you don't want the relationship to be a waste of time. You know, you rather everything be good and smooth. You know what I'm saying? So you'll go along with just saying, you know, all right, maybe he's not lying, and you'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so all right, let's just say the person, you'll find another lie. You'll run into another situation where the person will tell you that, you know, you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? And you know you're not tripping. You know you didn't heard something. You know you seen what you saw. You know this, and then certain things you can just put pieces together. It's like with your common sense, because you got common sense. Everybody's born with common sense. So it's certain things that you can put together with your common sense. You know, sometimes like this, I don't know why this person would lie to me over something so small. Like, all right, let's just say I was living on the third floor of some apartments, right, with my cousin I don't fuck with no more. But you know, he come out the room one day and come back in for like, you know, it's probably been 30 seconds he came back in. I say, what's up? I said, where you went? You know, he'll lie to me and say, hey, I went way downstairs to do this. You know, mind you that with your common sense, you know it's gonna take you more than 30 seconds to go downstairs to go do what the hell you say you did. So I'm just wondering in my head, like, why is this person lying to me? Like, my common sense put together that it takes longer than 30 seconds to go down three story flights of stairs to go do what the fuck you said you did down there. You know, and these are just the confusions that they put in your head. And this is how they start off, by confusing you and making you think something's wrong with you. You know, these are the gaslighting moments that they put in your head, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like throw you off and make you think that you're crazy or something like that. But you're not crazy. You just using your common sense, you know? We all born with common sense. So, you know, your common sense speak to you. You know what your common sense telling you, and we all got it. So, you know, one can put two and two together and put that puzzle together and know that that is not exactly what he was saying. So, in your head, you'll start to think, why is this person just lying for nothing? You know, and then in the back of your mind, you start to think, if this person lied to me over some shit that they don't got to lie over, you know, what kind of shit are they really lying about? You know, it could be some deep shit that you thinking in your head that they lying about because they lying to you over a little shit that don't even matter. Like, okay, if you just went to go take a piss and went to the restroom and take a piss, that's what you did. It don't matter. Like, I don't care about that, but why lie about it? Because, see, what it is on purpose. Let me walk back this way. It's on purpose, you know? They lie to you on purpose, for one, because they want to gaslight you. They want you to feel like they're lying. But at the same time, they want to make you think you're tripping, make you think you're crazy, You know what I'm saying? Even though you know damn well your common sense tells you, and you know that you're not crazy, because everybody got common sense. Some people don't use theirs to their fullest potential, and I'm not gonna lie, some people you might think they just don't got them, but we all still got them. You know what I'm saying? And once you put two and two together, you can always figure something out. But like I say, they use these things to get into your head. And so while they get in your head, how it changes you is, it starts to make you think you're tripping. It starts to make you think, maybe something wrong with me. Maybe my mind is off the wall. Maybe, maybe I need to stop tripping. Like, maybe I need to stop getting high. Maybe this, maybe that, whatever it is. Even though, yeah, truthfully, you do need to stop getting high. And I think that was just the Lord put me through that in order for me to get off that shit, which I am so glad and proud that I am now. Nowadays, I'm so proud and glad that I am off of that. I'm so glad. But yeah, so like I say, these little things will start to change you and start to make you have self-doubt and make you start to question your sanity, make you start to even think that, man, does my mind even work right? And these are the games that they play, because it's a manipulation tactic. They use this tactic on you because they know it's gonna fuck with you, and that's the goal. The goal is to fuck with your mind. The goal is to make you feel worthless. They want you to have self-worth. They don't want you to have self-worth. They want you to feel worthless. They want you to, they want you to feel low. They want you to have no ambition. They don't want you to feel good about yourself, because really, all that makes them feel good. Once you feel low, they feel good. They get their power off of your feeling low, And so you got to really be careful when you're dealing with people like this. So, especially if you're somebody who's never been in a relationship and, you new to the relationship game. Because I'm going to tell you like this, man. I've been a single person all the way up to my 30s, man. And it wasn't until I got to my 30 years old that I decided to even say, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and try this out and see if it works for me, So, yeah, I was brand new to the game, I'm brand new to this shit, like. And so when I did fall in love with someone, and when I did, get attached to that person, those feelings were strong for me, you know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't want to believe that this relationship could fall off, especially after putting so much time in it. The last one I was in it for like 3 years. About 3 years, man. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad I got myself out of it before it got any further. Because it's been people that have been in these relationships for about 10, 11 years, and I feel so damn, I feel for them so to the T, man. Like, I feel so bad for these people, man, that they even had to experience and go through that for that long. I feel bad for them, and I even feel bad for myself that I had to waste my time, and, I was somebody who was in and out the justice system. So, I was already dealing with court problems. I wound up getting locked up. And while I was locked up, my ex, he used to write me letters every fucking day, every day. But I'm gonna tell you like this, these people go to so many extents. They'll go to the, this is how serious it is. They'll go to the max extent as to write you letters every single day. Even though they out there fucking around doing what they do. They'll go to the extent of writing you letters every single day just to have that one up on you for when you do question their love, they can tell you this. Well, why would I write you letters every day? Why would I spend all my time waiting for you to come out of jail to still be with you if I didn't really want to be with you? Like, well, why would I? Why would I this? Why would, like, that doesn't, like, this is their thing. What they do is they're going to confuse you because they're going to do something. It's going to, even out of the fucked up shit they do, it's gonna be something that they do real well. That light, like it's like a light that blinds you. They pick that light up, and so with it, and the light that they pick up on you, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that they do real good that you do like about them. You know, like don't get me wrong. When I was locked up and I was in my program, you know what I'm saying? I was in my program for 6 months. I was in a recovery program for 6 months, and you know he wrote me letters every single day. You know, every single day. Well, not every single day, but let's just say I got letters more than everybody else in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like people was kind of getting jealous of me because I was getting letters, and you know what? It made me feel so good that he did that. But that's the tactic move. That move so strong, bro. I'll tell you right now. These people, they got good tactics, and a tactic like that will fool you, man. It will make you think that this person really do care for you that much. Because, you know, really, to tell you the truth, if a person really does, a person can care for you that much and write you like that. You know what I'm saying? A person that care for you would probably do that for you. I mean, most likely that's what you feel, you know? And anybody else would believe that. Like, who wouldn't believe that a person that wrote you every single day while you was locked up in your program for 6 months, who wouldn't believe that this person doesn't really love you or really want you or care for you in that way? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't believe it? So that's what I'm saying. It's the perfect tactic. Because it's what it is what it really is. It's a backup plan. It's a backup. It's like this is my backup in case you want to say some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my little fucked up shit. But if you want to say some shit, you want to get out of line, I'm gonna bring this up on your ass. Let me pull this out the closet on your ass, so you can realize what I done did for you. You know, so you can feel that this person really did care for you. Like, well, why wouldn't I do that? Like, why would I do something like that? Well, because you're a narcissist, and a narcissist has to keep their supply. And you gotta understand, narcissists gonna keep people. They're going to keep somebody there. And so if they have to write you every single day to keep you there for them to come grab some of your energy and steal your supply, they're going to do what it takes because they need you. For one, they need you. You got to understand, these people need you. So it's not them doing it out of love. It's them doing it out of their own selfish needs from what they need to get from you, you know? And so that's why I say, you got to be careful, man. Being with somebody like that can change you. And they're very vindictive. Oh, they're vindictive. And I'm gonna tell you, like, this is another way to change you, man. Because they so vindictive, you know, and you know, I'm gonna be all the way honest, man. As far as being in drugs, doing drugs and stuff, all that stuff already don't make you look good. It already don't make you act right. You already not the person that you need to be anyways. You know, so what it does is it already alters you. And, you know, and doing crystal meth, that makes you want to, you know, I was already a free bird. I like to get out there. You know, and when I did start my relationship with the person that I was with, you know, we supposedly, I didn't think I could do a relationship, so I said, let's do an open relationship. You know, because I felt like I still need to get out there. You know, I guess I wasn't ready to really all the way settle down. That was me. But you know, that was my flaws too. You know what I'm saying? I had flaws. So especially if you got somebody who got flaws already, oh, that's just the fuel to the fire for them to light on your ass, because it's gonna really take it, and it's really, and tell you the truth, you gonna feel bad. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel bad because, you know, you ain't all the way right. So they got something to say about you too. You know what I'm saying? When they got something to really say about you, and you really giving them something to say something about you, oh, it's perfect for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though we had an open relationship, and you know, I go out there and do my thing, what it is they still selfish. They really don't want you doing that shit. So they're gonna, even though y'all got this agreement, they're not gonna follow that agreement. So what's gonna happen is, you're gonna go out there and you gonna come back and they gonna run that victim. They gonna run that game like they feel so bad about it. Like, but you said this is what you said you could do this. You said this is what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? It's another tactic. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're a person like me who got a heart, who got a kind heart, anyways, it will make you feel bad. So their objective is to make you feel bad anyways. You know, all that shit drains you. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that can set you up for failure, period, fucking with somebody like that, you know? Like, it's not good for you. So, what I'm saying is, you gotta be careful, man. When you run into people like this, you need to, and what you really need to do when you get with somebody, man, take your time. Take your time. You gotta interview. See, that was my problem about the interview, but see, I was all off in the drugs anyways, though. And so, I was off in them drugs, and you know, at the same time, I didn't have too many places to go. And so what a narcissist will do, if they got a place for you to go, they gonna invite you in their home, they gonna offer you to stay there. And because and if you already out there in the streets doing your thing, you ain't got nowhere to stay, then what you gonna say? Yeah, right? You gonna say, fuck it, yeah, all right, I'll stay. Oh, I didn't know somebody that's nice. I didn't know somebody would let you do that. You know, it's all a tactic, man. You know, so if you got shit, if you ain't got shit, you know what I'm saying, they gonna let you stay with them. You know what I'm saying? And what it all comes down to is, it's gonna be like, oh, I did this for you, I did that for you. It's gonna be something they bring up to say. It's gonna be like you owe me type, or you wouldn't have been this if I wouldn't have, you know, it's all those type of things, you know what I'm saying? You know, and they all are tactics to bring you down, to pull your energy, to lower your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many things that they do. So, you gotta be careful, man. And not only that, with the narcissist doing everything he's doing, it'll damn near turn you into him. Like, because you started to get, you see how vindictive this person is. You start to feel like, you know what, this person doing this to me, shit, why don't I do it? But see, the difference between you and him is, you got a heart. So the shit make you feel bad. But that person don't feel bad. You gonna feel all type of fucked up about when you do the shit, but that person not gonna feel like that. And you gonna see it in their face, because when they start to show their true colors, oh, you see it with the utmost, just clearest, like as day, like, you know what I'm saying? You see that shit, you know? So be careful, man. And that shit can change, you. So try not to change, man. Don't try not to turn into who they are, because you are hurt, you want to hurt somebody too. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard before, hurt people. You know, don't be someone who have to hurt somebody or stoop to somebody else's level. You know, I had to dig deep inside myself and find all my flaws too. You know, I had a whole bunch of them, and I still got some that I got to clear up my damn self. I still got some I got to work on. But yeah, don't turn into they are your enemy, so don't turn into the enemy. Just be you and keep it pushing. Real talk. Keep it pushing, man. Because you don't deserve that. And guess what? You don't have to take it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like me and sit around for 3 years and take the shit. And then realize after you really get your clarity that you don't want to be there. Because it's time wasted. It's time you can't get back. You get everything back but that time, man. So, yeah, don't let them take your time. And remember, you the shit. And they know they smell the odor. Peace.